I think the number one thing that people should do if they're having difficulties with mental health, you know, you might be feeling depressed, anxious, you could be on the flip side and quite manic. Talk to people, reach out to people. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I think just talking about the situation really helps to, you know, add some kind of logical path to what you're feeling and what you're experiencing, so you can actually understand how you're feeling a bit better, but also to get that perspective from somebody else as well, somebody that cares about you, somebody that you can lean on, and it just takes that weight off your shoulders. At first, you don't really understand maybe why you're feeling that way or what's getting you down, and I think that if you grab a pen and paper, jot down, you know, what your triggers are, what's making you feel quite bad, and then kind of thinking to yourself, you know, how can I tackle this? What can you do to improve, or what can you do to change, or who can you ask for help? It is easier said than done, and I think it's the worst thing when you're going for a downtime and people are like, you know, just be happy, just everything will be all right, and it's like, that's the last thing that you want to hear, because that's not how things are looking for you. But I think it's always important to remember that you will come out the other side, and you'll come out stronger, and a lot of life's toughest lessons are learned when you come out of a bad situation.
It's not always easy, because sometimes you have your days where, you know, you feel a little bit more down, you don't feel like, you know, you're at where you want to be, or, you know, your mood's just not 100%. My mood will drop sometimes, and it's okay not to be okay. Me, I'm open and honest. I found opening up about how I'm feeling, you know, just telling them I don't really feel too great today, makes a big difference. And even just not family but friends as well. Being honest with your friends and letting them know that, you know, the last few weeks or whatever, I've not been feeling too great. I've not been myself. I feel a little bit more down. I found that my friends have, you know, been there to support me no matter what. And, you know, the words of encouragement have been amazing. And it has helped to make a big difference. I've recently realised to be honest with my managers as well. There was a point where things got a bit overwhelming for me. So I had to be like, actually, like, I need to slow down.
Just a good night's sleep. Like, I think so many people take that for granted, and that really does affect like your mood and like your ability to cope at work, your ability to like get on with everyone around you. If you're not getting enough sleep, like, how are you supposed to like just communicate with people? And when I'm really anxious and I'm losing sleep, like, that really does affect me. And when I get into that situation where I know I'm stressed and I'm not gonna sleep properly, do a lot more preparation. So I try and put myself to bed a bit earlier, just to unwind a lot sooner. Like, where I can, I'll try and do yoga. I really like yoga, but I can be a bit lazy sometimes, and it's really hard. I will meditate if I'm in that place where I'm really finding it hard to sleep. I've been in bed and I just can't sleep. So yeah, I've got a few different methods that I use, and it almost depends on how I'm feeling and what method I want to use. So for me, like, making sure I get a good night's sleep is a really big one.
Keep a balanced routine throughout the week, you know, write down everything that you need to do in a week. Have a rota for yourself, because being organised is the best way to de-stress your mind, because you can clearly see what you need to do and then you just follow the steps. It's okay to say no as well. Like, if you don't want to do something, just, you know, it's okay to say no. Don't just try and be a people pleaser, because at the end of the day, you're only playing with your own mind and hurting yourself. If you feel like you need to take some days out, it's okay, you know. You need time for yourself. You need to get to know yourself.
Use organisations. Like, if you are feeling down, if you are feeling upset, speak to somebody, speak to friends, speak to family, speak to organisations. There are loads out there. I went into counselling for a long time, and it helps, like, just having that somebody to talk to, or being able to understand and rationalise your situations or your experiences a lot better does really help. Definitely don't knock counselling until you try it. I definitely think counselling can be beneficial for a lot of people, and it is an experience that I think a lot of us should try.
For me, last year, I really delved into exercise because I wasn't in the best headspace mentally, and I found that exercise was a great way for me to kind of forget everything, all the noise in my head, even if it's just for an hour of doing something productive. It really helped me, and it was a great stress relief as well, and it gave me something to work on and just to challenge myself.
For me, the biggest tip I would give is make sure you are surrounded by people that are positive, people that are light, people that love you, people that have your best interests at heart. If you have negative energy around you, it's going to drag you down. Try to also eat right. What you're putting into your body that will make a difference. You know, be clean with what you're eating. Vegetables, fish rather than meat. Make sure you're having healthy, strong meals, not just snacking here and there. So make sure you're clean and, you know, just to help you lift you when you are in a low mood, when you are recovering and you're trying to recuperate yourself and come back to yourself. Everything needs to be positive, everything needs to be in a good light.